Welcome back, everybody, to our final match of Starladder. The Summit 2 China, man. I've cast so much Starladder the past year. It was bound to happen at some point. But yeah, the Summit 2 by G2A.com continues now. Our final China match of day number 4. And I believe we're going to have a few days off as we're working on some scheduling issues with Vici Gaming needing to get their visas. We may have to push everything back, but we'll get it all done soon enough. And for now, it's going to be IG versus Team DK. As always, a best-of-1 match. These teams struggling. DK 1 and 2, IG now 1 and 3 in the Summit 2. Both of them needing to start putting some wins on the board just to have a shot at moving on. And with that said, we're going to get to see something different. I'm LD. I'm joined here by Winter. Winter, Ogre Magi first pick. Troll, the follow-up. It's going to be a super buff carry coming out this game for DK.
Medusa, Juggernaut. Medusa is probably the best one.
All right. Is there any chance? I guess with this Troll, it'll probably be their mid, but there have been some North American teams running that solo mid Ogre, and I gotta tell you, it's actually pretty good, Winter.
It's at least refreshing, dude.
Yeah, something different. Thank you, DK, our saviors. We appreciate it. They also ban out some different things. They ban out the Enigma, and they also removed the Dazzle, which obviously is pretty good with Death Prophet in general, but...
Yeah, Enigma tells me like they want to go for something that's going to stand there and fight. So you don't want to get Black Hole Enemy Life House. I just feel the Medusa already.
And they go PA. Oh my god, this PA is going to be so strong now.
Not Medusa, but PA.
So, you're looking at 130 bonus attack speed from Phantom Strike, another 60 to 180 from Battle Trance, plus you have Bloodlust giving you another 50 at its max. So, at max, they'll have Bloodlust 50, Battle Trance, that's 230, plus, oh, sorry, wrong spell. That's 360 bonus attack speed for PA once everyone hits level 4 on their, or level 3 on their abilities, respectively. So, yeah, that's a very buff PA. I think is the safe way to put this.
I'm checking the max. I don't know the maximum attack speed.
I think the cap is...
Yesterday I said 500%, but I don't know if it's the cap.
I forget what it is. I remember reading, like I know with Ursa, it's... I think you actually exceed the cap from his overpower, right?
I'll give you the link that I just found.
Okay.
It's at Dota 2 Gamepedia, something about attack speed. But it doesn't say what's the maximum, I think.
Let's see. Max... Yeah... The IAS can have a maximum value of 400, according to Wikipedia. So, with Ursa, he actually... Let's see...
And it also depends on their base attack time, because different heroes has different base attack time.
Okay, yeah, but the IIS still has the same cap. It's just that your actual attack speed is obviously limited by your BAT.
So it's capped at 400%.
Look at this draft, man. This is just the crit lords, the bash lords. I am digging it from DK. I have no idea if it will be effective. And I'm actually a little worried for them about how good Clockwork in particular is going to be this game. Like, cogs are going to be so annoying for DK, but a man can dream, Winter. A man can dream.
Lifestealer inside Spirit Breaker.
Full aggression. Do we even see a Wisp maybe as that final pick?
It's probably Ogre Magi support plus a range guy. I think a range support, and then Spirit Breaker will be off lane. PA and Troll will take the other 2 lanes.
I'm into it. I can get behind this DK draft. If nothing else, it's a refreshing change of pace.
Come on, a good range support that buffs up your cause, Vengeful Spirit. Let's do this, boys.
The full all-in on the single target, burst damage, aggression. Yeah, I can see that. Let's see. Anything else I can think of offhand? No, I wasn't thinking of that, but a super silencer.
Yeah, you said the cogs would be a problem, but it wouldn't be a problem if you are shut up. They shut you up and you can't cast your spell.
So is this definitely a support silencer? I guess it kind of has to be. Or they have two melee supports.
It's mostly a support silencer. I think it has to be. Yeah, it doesn't have any. They don't really have other options to run their lanes. It would be really weird though. So you charge in with the Spirit Breaker, you hit someone, throw activates ulti, silencer ulti, then you instantly burst someone down, and PA jumps in. So 2 heroes die instantly from the get-go.
Oh, and the other thing is, when I did the math for the increased attack speed, it was not including the Spirit Breaker's aura. So there's even more additional attack speed and move speed from that.
I thought that only gives movement speed.
I thought it gave. Oh, maybe you're right.
Did they change it? I thought it only gives...
you're right. It's only move speed. I'm getting a little over... Okay, either way. They're between all these abilities, they're getting...
Yeah, it's only movement speed.
Oh, okay. A cast added bonus speed. Yeah, that's.
It means you can activate it to give you more.
Yeah, to give your team more move speed.
Yeah. Then during the cooldown of it, the passive actually gives you less movement speed during the downtime.
I really want to math this up. Okay, maximum bonus move speed is 27 when that's active, plus the Bloodlust is another 16, so that's, what, 43 bonus move speed to everyone on the team? Well, who has the Bloodlust?
Then you have drums on the Spirit Breaker or the Troll.
Yes, it's another 15. I mean, everyone's going to be perma-hasted when they're using these abilities, basically.
This is some strat, right?
This is the ultimate race car. They don't even have a Sven, either. Alright, let's introduce our teams. IG, they're going safe. They're going solid. You've got June as your Awfully Clockwork. That puts 430 onto the Death Prophet mid on more of a farming core this time around. Chuan will be a Witch Doctor. CH will be handling the... support Jakiro, or sorry, not support Jakiro, the Earthshaker, and that leaves Luo handling the core Jakiro. And out of DK, we've got Team Race Car, Team Super Bash, and Crit. XPG, your Ogre Magi. Black will be handling the Troll, going in the offensive trialing. Cold Snap already charging. Let's get active, they say, and they'll jump straight onto Chuan, but an Ice Path Fissure. X marks the spot, but doesn't even matter. Chuan might just be dead if they keep on chasing him down. They don't have boots on anyone, unfortunately. We'll have another Fire Blast soon, but they're going to be forced back. That puts CTY onto the solo mid PA, and Dreamy U will be a core silencer farming in the safe lane. So we're going to have a super silencer and a super PA. This was going to be quite a game.
But they have 2 melee supports running around. They need to get kills with these two. What are they hoping to achieve? Pulling wouldn't be too effective for these two guys. They need to get kills, one way or the other.
Well, speaking of kills, there might be our first blood top. Oh
my god, that fissure!
So lucky. So lucky that he got pushed on the other side of that. So yeah, mid lane, they're going to rotate XBGN with CTY, but this is not going to be an easy lane for CTY, even with the 4-man shield.
Middle lane, incoming, incoming!
Space Cow on the move, gonna connect to 430, daggers ready. They'll blink in to start, get that additional attack speed, then they can stun from the Ogre Magi. This will be your first blood. If they get 2 more auto attacks, they will. The club from the Ogre secures it. And meanwhile, well, doing decently in your other lanes. With the boots first, Dreamy, you should do fine.
Yeah, yes, go for all of Venom now. Come on. All of Venom, Ogre Magi.
It's very good on that hero.
Yeah, it's really, really good on that hero. Especially like you're just gonna roam and just club people down.
Wrapping around and maybe looking to get aggressive here in the off lane. Black.
And he gets the Bloodlust at level 2, LD.
Okay. I've seen some players opt to skip it, but Fissure comes through. It blocks Black in, but it also, well, doesn't protect Chuan, who's currently getting dove by the Troll. He's taking big clubs. Then the charge comes through. If they can just smack him a few more times, they can bash him down. Black's going to live a bit too tanky as Chuan looks to turn this one. DK unable to secure a kill there. But you can see the power of this. I mean, it is 3 melee heroes, essentially. Less trolls in range for him. And they're still able to get up in the grills of IG and nearly get kills.
And he chose to go for a magic wand, and he's gonna have his money for his boots right now. I mean, they actually have very good kill potential if Earthshaker doesn't land a good fissure. And if you look at the other two lanes, Dreamy You is actually having a very good time. Like Clockwork he's not gonna be able to do much against the Silencer. Silencer is just gonna bully him very, very badly in the lane. And looking at the middle lane, after that one death, Ferrari is still farming very well in the lane against the PA. He's totally dominating him with 16 last hits to 8 after one death.
Yeah, this is not a good lane for PA, and even with the poor man shield, you can sit back and farm a dagger, but Death Prophet still has good base damage, can get a lot of denies, and you really can't approach the creep wave. You also can't control the runes because you don't have any ability to push the wave out. So if you go for runes, you're probably missing experience to do so. So that lane's difficult, but at least the Silencer has a decent time here. Isn't shutting down June, but is definitely getting his farm early on for Dreamy.
Yeah, they're basically trading off. Like IG is winning the middle lane, but they are losing the bot lane. And top lane is I don't know who's winning actually. The Troll has 7 last hit, the Jakira has 8 last hits.
The winners are gonna be whoever gets the early kills rolling. Like if DK fail to find these, then they are gonna struggle in team fights later on.
But the Ogre Magi has chosen to spend his gold on a magic stick and upgrading the courier, so he's not gonna have boots or Orb of Venom. I think these two items are very important for Ogre Magi roaming.
They do have Spirit Breaker to somewhat compensate, I suppose. They do have another hero that can get in and start these ganks, but it means you don't get those high damage auto attacks. Ogre actually is very good base damage for a support. And
yeah, indeed. He has 7 armor and about 67 damage at level 3. Maybe only Trian beats that.
Let's see. Still a passive start after that first kill, and I guess that's gotta favor IG Winter. DK really want to be roaming and finding these early pickoffs.
They need to get kills, like I mentioned. Like sitting down and not accomplishing much, and IG just gonna pull and get ahead in levels on their supports, but they're gonna run into Chuan.
But there's a fissure ready to protect him. And if they die further, there's also an ice path from Luo that can come in. This is just so tough to get in close.
And these 3 heroes are like those anti-melee face rushes. You have the cast bouncing around, you have fissure, you have ice path. Basically takes you a while before you reach them.
Yeah, on paper, DK does look like a really good late game lineup. It's like, oh my god, you've got a super buff PA, you've got... everyone has massive attack speed and move speed and a lot of damage potential, but in practice, like that's not going to work unless you get perfect globals or a lot of BKBs.
And don't forget DP can chase you down.
And kite your PA as well, or any of these right clickers.
Yeah, and here comes the supports are like literally following each other. They're just right behind.
This could be good for DK. They've got that Bloodlust out on the Spirit Breaker. They're going to walk into Chuan. Is he quick with the reactions here? He gets bashed first hit. Do they go in? They do, and they're spreading nicely, but they have reinforcements arriving. 430 has a little backup here, and now the charge comes through directly into Chuan. They're going to try and focus down that poor, impoverished Witch Doctor, clubbed into submission. Will pay with his life. 1-for-1 exchange so far. A support for a support, but they're bringing in more. Luo cuts off the path of retreat. Ice path on 2, fissure on 1, but that's good enough. It looks like CTY trying to blink away, but even June here to greet him. That last smack from his hook will secure that kill. 4 heroes, actually 5 counting Chuan, end up coming mid. The entire squad of IG ready to defend.
Top lane, they're diving Chuan.
They just need a stun. Chuan, he just died, and well, he's going down again to this, it looks like. Can he get off a cast? No, it doesn't have it. Still cooling down.
Does he's get off the Maledict.
No, I don't think so. Well, Rocket will. Rocket will.
And here comes Ferrari with a haste rune.
Oh my. XPG will melt for this as well. That's going to be 5 kills going their way. It seems to be coming apart a bit here at the seams for DK. I want to believe Winter. A lot of it to me is on the Silencer right now for DK. He is the entirety of their team fight.
He's not getting a Midas, huh? He's just going to rush the Axe.
Maybe he has to, honestly. They have too many other heroes that need farm and at least basic items.
His skill build is a little bit. I understand this patch they buff the damage from the glaives, but I think you would want to max your. He only has 2 points in curse. It's a bit of like he has a bit of this and a bit of that. And middle lane they're gonna go in.
That crit not good enough. The global was too late. They let CH get off his fissure. Oh no. That could have been such a good jump for them. They got the early crit from CTY, but he held the global too long, and DreamyU cost his team not only that kill, but the potential to disengage or take fights for the next few minutes. That is a costly mistake. And that's kind of what I mean when I say, like, so much of this game is on the silencer right now. I'm feeling somber. This ain't gonna help.
Cloudwork's gonna catch up the Spirit Breaker.
Yeah. Charge your way out of this one. Good luck with that, Cal. Slaughtered. They made hamburgers out of him.
He has his Vanguard already, the Cloudwork. He has enough for the Vanguard. Quite early. He has Vanguard and Bottle.
Actually, you know what? With this much right-clicking going on, I think it would be a really good Crimson Guard game.
Yeah, all the melee heroes.
All melee, all right-clickers. The only thing that you really have to kind of deal with that is the Glaives of Wisdom, but yeah, that's probably not going to be enough. They're looking for a fissure mid lane, but CTY able to dagger and farm and retreat out. And he will pick up his basics here at the very least. Aghanim still in an okay pace for DreamyU, but you're looking at IG with the big team fight, Exorcism, ready to go in 3. They're going to look to take a tower here, perhaps. Grouping up with the Max Liquid Fire, the Urn's online, Clockwork's got his Vanguard. He's probably coming mid momentarily, buys that TP scroll, ready to come and defend if need be. And still the siege continues, slow but steady from IG. Where's the backup? It comes now. Chuan's into the fray, they're bringing in Clockwork from the south. Ice Path barely missing on CTY, but does zone him off the tower. It's going to be your first tower takedown of the game for IG, and really weren't contested for it. And what do you do if you're DK? How do you go in?
Ogre is choosing to have an interesting skill build, so that's probably the way they go in. He's gonna max the Bloodlust for his team, and they're just gonna run in. Oh my god. Bloodlust plus Empowering Haste. I wonder what the Spirit Breaker... Is he gonna max the Empowering Haste to sort of like... Everyone has movement speed? Oh no, he's gonna go for another charge.
See, I feel like this kind of approach for them will be absolutely amazing if IG get careless. Like, if they start getting picked off one by one, they're all gonna die for sure. You're not running for this team, but all that move speed and attack speed won't help you if you're getting fissured, ice pathed, hook shotted, cast.
Your towers are all gonna go down.
It might just not be the matchup. They global out of.
Yeah, for bottom. Clockwork's trying to kill the silencer.
Okay. And he will be able to TP out there, but that means no global for the tower defense, as DreamyU went back to base. But they just gotta go for trades now. They can split push decently. They've got the troll ulti online. Bloodlust can come out, and I just don't know if it's gonna be fast enough, Winter. They'll try for it though. Glyph is ready. You can see CTY showing into this tower, but the hook catches out too. XBG, Stunning and trying to retreat as 430 arrives with the sounds. They've already lost Cold Snap. Your PA able to blink out to safety, but the cast comes in and it starts to bounce, and Ice Pat's there to greet XBG, and boy, would you love a global silence now. It's too late. XBG down 2 fall. And IG is just starting to take control of this one.
Look at this PA, hasted Bloodlust.
I think it's just too much. Like, I love the idea, but do you really need all the attack speed and move speed? Like, or maybe just a few of these heroes? Okay. It's very all-in, you know? Very all-in on the laning stage with the Ochre and Spirit Breaker.
Well, I guess it's refreshing.
It is definitely refreshing. I'm just sad it's not working better, that's all.
But I agree with you. I think it's a little bit too much. They don't need so much of the same thing.
I also feel like having Spirit Breaker and Ogre Magi is very redundant, right? Like, these heroes both give you great single target initiation, very tanky frontline supports. I guess running both of them could be okay if you're constantly smoke ganking, but you don't really want to lane with those two supports.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking they wanted to pick a ranged support to complement the Ogre Magi, and the Spirit Breaker would actually be the off lane. I didn't expect them to do this.
It definitely could have worked if IG got out of position, but with their lineup, they're so good at resetting. You've got Fissure, Ice Path. If you ever are slightly off on your own, and even Cask is going to be amazing this game. Chuan with the max Cask, he's not going for the heal max first or anything like that. It's 4 melee heroes. They're very likely for this to be bouncing. I mean, Troll could be ranged, but normally it's going to be melee.
And they can't actually run at them. It's not only the cast, you know, like you mentioned, the Fissure and the Ice Pump and everything. How are they gonna supposed to get close with the power Clockwork hooking in middle fight? And everyone just gets stuck. Get stuck in the cogs, and that wouldn't be what you want. And that Prophet ulti will just shred you apart.
IG getting aggressive again. That top tier 1 will fall, but they're going for a bigger objective in the form of the tier 2 charge onto Luo, but the Ice Pass there, the global again too late to stop that initial slowdown stun. But maybe they can fight their way through this. Oh no, Fissure on 4. They gotta run the hell away now. June able to cog in and kill off the troll. I mean, even if the global was a little bit faster, I just don't know if it matters though. And IG, they're just going high ground.
They didn't lose any HP.
13 minutes in. All this attack speed, all this damage, but no ability to right-click at all. DK will lose another. No global. High ground being breached. They're going to siege this one out with the buckler now online for somebody. I saw in the second. Oh, for the Clockwork. That's right. And yeah, they've got a point in the heal now. So if they want, they can just keep on going. And DK of 0 D push. They've got no AoE. They've got no wave clear aside from axes. That's just not going to be good enough. Tower will drop. Why back? There's nothing to stop you aside from maybe an ogre. Let's see if DK can find their way in. It's going to be tough, but zoning Death Ward will force Black off the fight and allow 430 to get aggressive. He's got the Yules ready to go if he needs it, but he doesn't. Last word will hurt him, and now the charge in. Ice Path actually off the mark, but the Yules was ready, dodging out from that Spirit Breaker stun, and now Clockwork gets aggressive. A completed Crimson Guard in Stowe. They'll find XPG while Cold Snap forced to retreat out to the north, and they're just not leaving, Winter. They're constantly at full HP, virtually a full mana. That was a very nice 4-hero curse, so maybe that will force them back.
But what are they gonna do the next time they come again?
Nothing. That was without Exorcism for most of the push. They're just gonna take Aegis and then go high ground and win the game.
I don't see them defending the Rex though. I don't even think they need the Aegis to do that.
Yeah, you're probably right. They could probably just go heal and go again.
They would require one set of Arcane Boots on their team for the push. Earthshaker has enough for it. No one's building a mech though. No. Jakiro's not building the mech, he's building into his Atos.
Maybe they'll get... if they can get BKBs, I feel at the very least they could shut down some of these supports. Like, Earthshaker and Jakiro in particular are just not going to do anything against that, but DK are just nowhere close. And 430 actually goes back for a Midas. I guess feeling confident that if this goes late, they're not even in danger from all this crit and bash potential.
It's like you're 5-manning a lot, and you get the Midas to make sure that you still catch up in XP, and it's sort of like assurance as well to have some late game.
They do global and go in. This time they got the jump pretty cleanly. CTY finding that initial kill, but can he get out now? That's the question. The global Axe is going to wear off. And June, oh, no mana for hookshot actually. Can he even cog him in? A real CTY back silent so he can't blink out. Ends up dropping. A 1-for-1. They also used a Witch Doctor ult to secure that. But it was a core for support. And with Exorcism online, XBG is not going anywhere. He'll drop as well. They got to split push this quickly. Black to the bottom lane. Cold Snap to join him. But it might not be fast enough. They did force out the Exorcism at least.
Yeah, that's like the only good thing for them. But DP is gonna TP towards bottom lane or hookshot as well. June's gonna get that kill on the troll.
Not the best Yules Fissure combo I've ever seen from IG.
Okay, what?
Well,
okay, he's still probably gonna die.
Denied a rush. Denied a rush. Aww. Meanwhile, mid lane, the additional action breaks out. Chuan taking quite a bit of harassment. Luo's gonna fall. A double feed for IG. Two supports just didn't wait. Well, I guess Jakiro not a support this game, but not really a bruiser either. In way too deep. Let the comeback commence? Question mark. Never know. You never know, man.
Okay, so they have drums, bloodlust, and the empowering haste. I think the whole team almost has 400, more than 400 movement speed when they're together. Spirit Breaker has 407, but there's only level 1 empowering haste.
Yeah, he did max the charge. Which is interesting. It doesn't scale that well.
Gives you more speed, more stun duration. Cooldown doesn't change.
Yeah, cooldown is... I mean, it's not... It doesn't scale poorly, but... You look at some of his other spells and...
It feels like a Dragon Knight stun though. Every level you put in, it gets...
It's also just the way they're building, right? Like, yeah, it feels like a Dragon Knight stun. Like, it's quite good at level 1, you know? And they already have Bloodlust max, so why not just commit to it, you know? Go for that max
Empowering haste, yeah. Empowering haste max and Bloodlust max.
Oh, they're trying to sneak a Roshan. They're going to get into the pit without being detected. 430 isn't headed this way either. His team's going mid, so he's going to go to join them. This could be a huge play for DK. They do have a teleport on the troll, not on CTY though. And even if they get this Roshan, it may come at the cost of something else. CTY and Black, they need some more bashes, some more crits to make this an easy and safe Rosh. And they're going to use the troll ultimate now. I wonder if this will give any sort of suspicion away to IG, because they're not seeing heroes on the map.
Look at Clockwork.
Oh, what a backstab.
Is this even a backstab?
A side swipe?
It's literally coming into your house and just you're not knowing it.
Okay, Aegis secure. Now what? Now what for DK? You've got your Aegis.
Rex down.
They're not even using Exorcism. They're right-clicking Rax down with a Death Prophet. And DK are just searching for a way in. They're going to come for the backstab from CTY. He's the Aegis carrier. Crimson Guard was used. They're going to back off. But PA's waiting for you. CTY, dagger to start onto Chisbug. Then the Global comes out, and he'll try to jump in here, but a nice defensive Yules will prevent that. They get the bash on the Earthshaker. They kill him off. They need more, though. The hook shot coming through. Vacuuming 2 into the cogs, into a Macro Pyre, into death from Luo's very violent hands. And now Battery Assault preventing CTY from getting in too much further, but they have brought down 3. Now the dagger. This could be 4. It might be a wipe. June with the cogs. Trying to TP out. Looks like he'll make it. They did get Rex, but they lose 2 for 4, and the Aegis still survives. Not too shabby for DK. Not too shabby.
He accidentally cancelled the charge because like he was charging at someone else and the guy died. I think it was the Jack hero, and he actually changed target to the Clockwork inside the... He didn't realize, and he actually moved his hero and he cancelled the charge. I think that would have gotten the full wipe with that. That was pretty costly in the end. It was... the Clockwork was quite high value. He's very high level, so getting that kill would give a lot of experience.
Yeah, and the experience immediately favors DK after that. To be fair, it wasn't a big lead, but it's about a 3,500 experience swing. The gold, still 5,000 going the way of IG. Obviously, the main thing here is that they did take that first lane of Rax, and DK do not D-push well for now. Maybe that changes if the PA goes back for like a Battle Fury. Curious to see what CTY's choice will be. He's up to 4,000 gold. Could be that BKB rush as well.
How about going up for a Vlad? Okay, they have Vlads.
They have Vlads.
How about, yeah, what else? Fighting item.
Drums, Vlads, BKB. Yeah, okay, BKB it is.
Yeah, too much stunts. He needs the immunity. 30 seconds off the Exorcism cooldown.
They're gonna push in mid lane. Liquid Fire to siege this one out. And XBG trying to slow it down, but with level 1 Ignite, he doesn't have too much to deal with this. And he's gonna get caught by an Ice Path. IG really don't care about killing the Ogre, just anything to zone DK off of this. They'll continue the chip. And there's no split push. There's no trade. They gotta go in. Spirit Breaker coming through. Global was used. A well-timed charge initiation. 430 gets melted. There's no ultimate now. And no Death Prophet in the fight. They may just have to run. Getting caught out in the cogs and blinking into those cogs to CTY. But this time, he's got a BKB. Sayonara, June. DK turn this. They get the crit. They look for more on Luo. Where's that bash? Not enough.
Okay, the June is real.
Again, the comeback, though, Winter. Another clean win for DK. This one a 3 for 1, the last one a 4 for 2. And they still hold the Aegis. Don't call the comeback yet.
It's like the fight they jump in and the silence was perfect. Like you were talking about, the silence weren't being casted at the good timing. the first few fights, but the last 2 fights he was on point.
Don't get overconfident if you're DK though. A lost fight here could be very troublesome. Blinking forward as your PA. CTY
God.
has the Aegis, but well, not any longer. Just blink directly into everything. The Echo Slam, the Fissure, the Pain, and he's probably dying twice with that silence. Can he retreat?
Yeah.
No chance. CTY buyback status does have it, but will be forced to blow it.
That was way too cocky.
And now the big issue is they don't have a global for a minute. That Aegis would have stood for, I believe, 1 minute longer. So they would have had it long enough for global to cool down.
DP's ulti's down, at the very least for them.
But they found a hookshot opening. That's on the black on your troll. No BKB yet. Acropyre once again chucked onwards. And they'll try and break the space again. Timing for the Aghanim's ultimate on the silencer. Still about 40 seconds and counting. And they may not have the Death Prophet Exorcism, but they still have Liquid Fire. And this tower is going to drop. CTY going in again. Ghost Scepter was used. He's holding his BKB for now. Doesn't want to overcommit to this. And well, maybe he does. If he gets that crit, he'll BKB and try to finish the kill. But no crit, so he backs off. Waiting for a charge from Cold Snap, but not getting one just yet. CTY, now the charge comes out. It's onto the Earthshaker, but Fissure, not needed. Just a nice path is sufficient. Then the Fissure, used the Siege, will TP out to safety.
So many stuff blocking the way. Power Cogs, Fissure.
Yeah,
Left to all melee heroes.
There's a lot of roadblocks being chucked up in DK's face. Winter, do you believe in the comeback for DK?
No, I think IG's still gonna win.
Oh, come on, man.
If they still have the Aegis and he didn't have to buy back, I would say yeah, there's still a chance.
You gotta live a little. Well, the Aegis would have been gone by now. They're about to jump in mid lane. They've got a DD rune up on CTY. Oh. He shreds 430. Absolutely annihilated and looks for more now. The global's still going on Chuan. He's gonna have a blink. Where's that crit? Smack him down. Chuan back to the base for him. And now they look for more. This could fall apart for IG in a hurry as the PA leaps forward. Another crit. Just needs one more. Perhaps the Fissure coming through, though. Macropyre as well. CTY leaping away from the flames, doing his best Aladdin impression. But Cogs will prevent that TP out. And now he's kind of in between a pickle and a courier. He'll go down.
A pickle and a courier.
I was going to say he's in a pickle, then I was going to say he's between a rock and a hard place. And,
yeah, the one
then I just said between a pickle and a courier. So. You know, man, whatever. At least I got some words out. That's a victory for me today. 15 to 22 your score.
The dream was supposed to be real if they didn't die.
But this item's really going to hurt the PA. This Shiva's is actually a great pickup for 430. The attack speed slow, the movement speed slow. It really goes against the very idea of DK's draft. Cuts them deep.
Yeah, and he still needs to use his use very carefully. Because there's no BKB on him, means the global silence could potentially be a problem to him if he doesn't have his use up.
And IG might just try to brute force it here. PA does not have a buyback for 3.5 minutes.
He's out already though, so he's gonna be able to defend this.
Yeah, but if he dies again, that's pretty much it. They'll smoke up on Chuan, keeping that Witch Doctor very far back. They want to make sure that there's a really nice ultimate from him. It's only a level 1 ult, but it's still pretty damn strong with the eggs. And they go in on 430, he gets shredded again! He just can't live. Ding, ding, ding! That RNG strong. Echo Slam, not as sufficient, but Chuan was waiting for this, and he's going to zone off that PA. Waiting out the BKB, unfortunately not able to save his Exorcism Death Prophet, who's out of the picture as Black burns again. With that, I think they just can't go in any further. No BKB on PA, very difficult to get in close, but Global is cooled down. And 430 just cannot stay alive.
What do you actually get? He just died instantly from a stun from the Ogre, and he just died there.
Why don't they just leave him back and just let, like, the Jakiro sit in front? Just let him liquid fire these buildings down. I feel like you can't commit your Death Prophet this early in the fights.
Yeah, he's dying too quickly to all the right clicks, even though he has the Shivas.
The other thing, Winter, is they have 0 Force Staffs, despite all their early farm. And that does make it harder to save him.
Okay, Clockwork. I mean, technically only Clockwork or Jakiro would be able to get those.
That's true.
Clock was going for X instead of... Yeah, I think like having a 4-star is definitely very important every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a solid item, but it does feel this game like they just have to be able to kite this PA a little bit.
Oh no,
June.
Clockwork.
There's your Agonib's Global. That'll secure the kill on June. Radiant Courier also going down during this time.
Oh my god, a present, Roshan.
It only had a teleport scroll. Died to creeps, I believe. So they did feed the courier away, but if they get a Roche, it'll be worth it. Oh, maybe they don't get this, though. Just bugs up on the high ground. He can fissure to trap them inside the pit if he's quick. He's a little bit slow, but a hook shot coming in. Oh, CTY. Nice BKB. Dodging away. Gets the crit. Gets the kill. Blood fills the river as IG try to turn this one around. They'll Shivas, they'll Yules, but that's actually going to prevent this slow from hitting. Still, it won't really matter. With the Ice Pet there to follow it up, CTY now slowed down by a Dual Breath. And then an Exorcism could kill him off here. No buyback for a minute. He's going to fall, and look at it go! Chuan delivers with more. 2 additional kills straight through the bottom lane. They'll be looking for a second lane of Rax. Maybe even just looking for a throne attempt. There's no Ags right now.
Olga's slowed down as well.
They'll lose XBG too. IG, they're kind of punishing DK's creativity here, and it's a little bit sad to see the old strats work so well, but it was always going to be difficult for DK to take this after their laning stage.
But you gotta give them credit.
They certainly played their hearts out. But it's all Ogre now, Winter. It's all Ogre now. Not much.
You think he's better suited at the mid role because of how you're able to scale him now as a hero? You want to give him more farm?
I kind of think so. He's very level dependent to me. Getting your level 2 multicast and max out Fire Blast is quite crucial, but I mean, you want to max all his spells. They're all quite strong. At the very least, the Bloodlust and the Fire Blast. And Ags on this hero is just ridiculous nowadays. It was very effective in America in the qualifiers. Root Gaming has run it to the point where teams have started banning against them. Now, I mean, to be fair, it might not work against a team like IG.
Do you think he's okay, like on the off lane as well, or just you want to put him mid to give him all the XP?
I haven't seen him on the off lane. Have you seen it much?
No, not much. It's just like it feels like he has so much armor, a lot of base HP regen.
I think you made a good point that it's weird not to have some sort of range support that offers damage. Like, imagine if this Ogre had a buddy that could actually go around setting up kills with him early.
Skyrath.
Skyrath would have been amazing, but...
Yeah, he wasn't banned as well. Oh, here comes the PA.
Dagger's there, but the Yule Scepter's going to dodge that. Does CTY still commit? Nah, doesn't really want to go in. Charge, though, is going to force them to fight. Cold Snap, diving deep. The Global was used at the perfect time. Now CTY could jump Chuan. Just needs one crit, and he'll get it. 809 damage. Kill secured. Well, meanwhile, hookshot onto Dreamy You. Oh, now he's in a world of pain. As he'll be killed off by the Clockwork, most likely. Exorcism pop, but they get the ding ding ding! The triple multicast, the kill is there! And almost all of IG's damage could be gone in a matter of seconds. CTY, no BKB any longer, though, and without that, it's hard for him to fight. Hookshot, not ready for 35. No Ags yet on the clock. And that should allow CTY and Cold Snap to retreat. A bit of an unfortunate blink, though. This might be it. Ags ultimate down on the silencer. There is no Exorcism, though. I guess they can't push without it. They hang on for now.
You just get the Aegis for the DP right now. He's going for Shadow Blade on the Witch Doctor. This would be fun. I guess you don't need the Shadow Blade, yeah? You just kinda need the Shadow Amulet. Yeah, you don't need the Shadow Blade.
They're gonna go for a Roche attempt here. Chizbug, grouped up with Lil and Chuan in the pit. That'll be a very slow Roche.
I suddenly thought of something cheesy. You know how much Death Prophet has been focused on?
Yeah.
And the enemy wouldn't have sentries, so you cast the Shadow Amulet on the Death Prophet.
Oh yeah, you can use it on your teammates. That almost never happens in Pro. Oh, in any point.
Yeah. It's like a Trian guys, but you can do it not
It's
at
slow
a tree.
though. It's slow.
I mean, it would be cool though, because like how much
absolutely.
focus they are putting on the Death Prophet.
You know, it is an interesting pickup for Chuan. I wonder if he plans to use it that way. It's probably just for him to channel for Zone.
Yeah, it's just probably just for himself.
I don't really see Chuan being that magnanimous, but you never know. The one thing that could actually turn this winter, even though they're down 2 lanes of Rex, is the Ag's Refresher, which Dreamy You almost has farmed his way to. I think with that, they might be able to win a full team wipe, like a clean 5-for-1 or something like that.
Yeah, and he's gonna get level 16. Like without the minus, his level progression is really slow. He's gonna get it soon, like in another 2 waves of creep, I think, or 3, 2 or 3 waves.
They don't have too much time here though, because that mid lane's pushing in. Someone's gonna have to go to deal with it. The good news is Silencer doesn't really need to be in these fights. He can just sit back at the base, deep push as much as possible, and still keep his farm up. And they're hiding Chuan in the pit.
Maybe you just go back and if the fight ever happens, just go back to base, sell the 4-star, buy the refresher.
Hookshot coming in. That found XPG. Oh, not good. Not good at all. They will global to try and disengage, and once again, well, this time they jump onto Chuan, but they're not killing off the Death Prophet. CTY, without the backup and lockdown that his teammates offer, is on the run, and now he's too low. The Ghosts are going to shred him. Evasion won't help you against those, and Cold Snap tries with the charge. He tries with the Nether Strike, but there's just nothing to deal with this Ghost Scepter. Now a secondary hookshot. Ju getting this Ag. Seems like it might be the item that finally breaks DK's back. No Aghanim Scepter Refresher combo yet available, unfortunately, and I wonder if you just go down mid now, or into the top lane. Chuan all chatting.
Who is he reporting? Probably the Earthshaker for missing the feature, or he's just reporting the Spirit Breaker for charging him all the time.
He's just reporting everybody. Chuan is not messing around, man. He's not happy about their recent performance. They have a hookshot ready. It's gonna come through. It hits on the Yule's Troll Warlord and will end up going down. It's kind of interesting how that works.
Come on, at least have time for the refresher.
I just want to see one good fight. With the refresher up, PA maybe completing one more item, be it a Sanji Yasha or something.
But the only way he gets the refresher before the next fight is probably just by selling the 4-star. And he has level 16 soon.
Do you think it's worth it? I feel like it is.
It is. I mean, you're gonna lose anyway.
I love this Blink Dagger, though. This is something that I saw used by, was it Power Rangers against Navi? Like a year ago. Havos was playing Lifestealer, and the enemy Clockwork got a Blink Dagger and a Force Staff, and he just blink on top of him, cog him, and then Force Staff out. And Havos got so frustrated he bought a Force Staff of his own, and it ended up being the perfect solution to it. I do like this Blink Dagger and Clockwork. Multicast only 2 times there, but enough to get the fight started. Chuan, oh no, this is going to be tough to stop. He gets off a very long duration ultimate, then he's punished by the cow. That is a tough way to die, death by a cow. But now the cow's in trouble. It seems June wants a hamburger. Maybe a steak would be nice. Can't get it though. That's a very fast meal. Moving over towards the top lane.
Your steak just escaped off the plate.
Yeah. When steaks can literally fly. What a world we live in. Hookshot ready? Not gonna be needed.
Oh, he has enough for the refresher already. He didn't have to sell the 4-star.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, they try to force out the buybacks, and
double ulti.
They are gonna lose their cow. Now the global number 1 comes through. But 430 does get off his exorcism first. Global number 2, not being used yet. They're holding it, and 430's chasing. Macroplier used the secondary global to play. They gotta kill 430 during this. Where's that multi? He Yules manages to survive for a time, but then comes back down to the crit. Meet your maker, says CTY, and the kill is secured. Double global now down for some time as Chuan crouches in the tree line with the Shadow Amulet, cutely healing himself. He'll just watch Luo die, not even attempting to defend his fallen comrades. Well, Ethereal Blade, then he blinks out. Maybe he won't die in the end. Rocket searching. Gonna head out a bit too far south. And DK, for the time being, Winter, do manage to hang on to their base, but they had to use 2 buybacks recently. Actually 3, and only 1 used by the Dire. And then a hookshot. Coming in hot. XBG trapped out by sneaky Chuan in the lane. Will end up getting the kill. And they look for more here. Cold Snap trying to duke it. Gets off the ultimate. And the Crimson Guard. He's just so damn durable. The backup is inbound. Oh, they ran into the cogs. That's going to leave a mark. Black Z still charging through this one. Another buyback. This one from the Ogre. Oh my. Then an additional hookshot. June is just ruining these melee heroes. He may end up falling to the Echo Slam, but still well worth it as they just absolutely pound Black into the earth. How appropriate. A ground pound for real from CH. And June will be the target. Silence. Can't use any spells. They need one more crit. They'll get it. CTY. It's 12, 7, and 10. He's catching up to the 16, 3, and 21 clockwork. And they keep on chasing. They're going to get more here. Cheese Bug. The damage? The evasion! Oh, he got the evasion. I think he gets the insta-kill there otherwise. But can CTY survive? No such luck. And now, this fight that began at the mid-tier, tier 3, and actually the tier 4s is into the Roche pit. And by the time it's done, the feeding frenzy is in full throttle for both teams. Fight recap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deaths, 2 buybacks just in that latest engagement. And like 3 or 4 additional buybacks later. Or earlier, rather. Oh, what a game.
So the person that got the most out of that was the Silencer with 985 gold.
IG really struggling mightily to end this game, man. What's it gonna take? What are they missing?
They're gonna go up against a second refresher, double ultimate from the Silencer. It's coming off cooldown in 30 seconds.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to end this in 30. Maybe they can get some pickoffs before then, though, and leave the Silencer at disadvantage. Throw was exposed while this was all happening, and it's fairly low. But they charge on to 430 again. With a BKB and Cold Snap, they can try to focus him down, but they're not dealing with the Witch Doctor ult. The Global will do it. That's Global #1 use, but it's not comboed with the secondary Global. Refresher not ready for 10. 430, farming them in the well. GG is called. But we're not done just yet. A few more farming kills. Oh, never mind. The Throne's gonna die to creeps. Finally, DK are put out of their misery. Chuan with the all-chat good game to complement the all-chat report. And this will prompt a reply from DreamyU. An exclamation point on what has been a very clowny end to today's Dota.
I thought you would say that this game was by far the most interesting game today.
It certainly is. It felt over early, but DK made a great run of it, and you could see the idea behind their draft. I just feel like they could have had like maybe 3 of those ingredients. Maybe like Ogre, Troll, PA, or Spiritbringer, Troll, PA, get something else that offers a little bit more laning stage, a little bit more team fight, and still had most of the same impact. I don't know. It's hard to say, but I'd love the experimentation, and I think we will see teams start to do this type of thing more and more often as 6.82b becomes a more established patch.
Anything can happen in this patch. I don't know what's going on sometimes.
Yeah, to quote No-Tail, what was it? It was, anything can work. Used to explain some very silly strats by Fnatic that did work in the past. So, well, with that, guys, that's going to wrap it up. That concludes our Summit 2 by G2A.com China action for day number 4. But we'll be back, not tomorrow for China, but we'll be back very soon for Europe. Let's see, maybe it's 2 or 3 hours. I think we're going to start a rebroadcast, and then we'll take it down. Actually, only an hour and 45 minutes for Europe, so we probably won't bother with the rebroadcast. But at that time, Fnatic vs. M5 will kick off, and that'll be it for Europe. But we've got 4 or 5 American games, and I do believe the one and only Merlini has finally recovered from his long journey from Korea to New York and back to LA, and he'll be casting later today with Coddle Guy, so look forward to M-God's return. Winter, thank you for joining me as always. Guys, you can follow him at Winter Dota. Winter, anything else? Are we done?
Thanks for the last game refreshing.
Yes.
It was refreshing.
It was a clarity potion of a game. It was a salve. It was everything we needed.
It was a screwdriver for me.
Okay. Messed with your brain. Messed with all our brains. Guys, thanks for watching this out by G2A.com. For now, it's LDA Winter signing off. See you later.